la culotte noire rayée blanche et pesant 139,8 livres, avec une fiche de 20 combats, 18 victoires, dont 9 par KO. De Denver, Colorado, Donald Camarena. Son adversaire, his opponent. Dans le coin bleu, portant la culotte couleur léopard et pesant 139,9 livres, avec une fiche parfaite de 14 victoires, dont 9 par KO. Il est le champion WBC International et NABF, classé numéro 3 au WBC. Il a participé aux Jeux olympiques de Sydney en 2000. He was competing in the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games. He is the international WBC and NABF champion, ranked number 3 in the WBC. De Montréal, Herman La Panthère Noire Ngoudjo.
Inside Laclamy Casino, Jim Taddy and Ryan Grant getting set to call the action. Herman Ngoudjo against Donald Camarena. This is scheduled 12 rounds. And Ngoudjo's 2 titles on the line. Here are the fighter instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, you get your instructions in the dressing room. You obey commands all the time. You protect yourself at all time. Tu as tes instructions à la chambre. Tu écoutes ma voix tout le temps. Tu te protèges tout le temps. Touch up. Let's go. Let's go to work. Hey, come here.
Hey, check out the matchup board right here. Herman Ngoudjo 5'9" to Camarena's 5'8" frame, both in 139. Herman Ngoudjo has a 1-inch reach advantage, and both of them started pro 1 year apart from each other. Herman, both titles, the WBC International, and the NABF Super Lightweight title are on the line tonight.
That was an interesting exchange during the instruction. So we'll see what Camarena has to offer, because he looked a little intense there.
Camarena, southpaw, from Denver, Colorado, 18 wins, 2 losses, 9 knockouts. Nice right hand over the top, and that's going to be the bonus punch there for Herman Ngoudjo. Just landing that right hand over the top, and there's that short left hook on the inside.
Couldn't think of a better contrast for Ngoudjo or anybody who's ever watched boxing than his last opponent, John Brown, and this Donald Camarena. I mean, you want to talk about 2 drastically different opponents. Wow.
John Brown is a guy that's in there like Super Mario Brothers, jumping in your chest every time. And Camarena is a nice, patient, left-handed boxer, taking his time to just dictate the pace off of that jab. But you see Ngoudjo looking like he's finding that spot for that right hand and that left uppercut, that left hook on the inside.
I was just going to say, even at this point, the right is getting through. The guards are low from Camarena, and you wonder if that's a good move.
There's a looping up left uppercut from Camarena, just missing.
His hands are pretty low.
And it's saying that Camarena has or Herman Ngoudjo has a longer reach than Camarena, but this is why looking at Camarena, his arms look like they're longer than Herman Ngoudjo. Nice little jab coming back from Herman Ngoudjo.
Scheduled 12-rounder.
Nice little left hand from the body from Camarena. And Herman being very, very nice and patient, and just seeing what Camarena has to offer, and starting to see that Camarena holds his hands real low, but Camarena is coming back on the exchange on the inside against Herman Ngoudjo, and dropping his hands and firing back and keeping those hands low.
Really low.
And you hear Camarena, as Herman Ngoudjo threw that right hand, he told him nope, he missed the shot. You could hear Camarena's talking to Ngoudjo in the ring.
Yeah. That could backfire immediately.
And missing with that left hand. And And there's Ngoudjo trying to close it with that right hook.
And a few final words as the round ended. More after this timeout.
Mixed martial arts legend Boz Rutan introduces his Boz body action system. Now you can train like a
Look inside Lac Lamy Casino. Jim Taddy, Ryan Grant, Herman Ngoudjo against Donald Camarena. Camarena showing in the first round that he likes to chat. And the judge on hand, Mancini, has given Camarena the first round. I might have had it even.
Well, you know what? I could have it even as well. I would actually give it to Herman Ngoudjo just by being a little more methodical on backing him up a little bit. But Camarena is exchanging with Herman and landing some big shots against Herman and boxing and mouthing off.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's the talking that's probably getting these judges amped up a little bit and hearing this guy talk a little bit of trash to Herman Ngoudjo. Camarena earlier this year, 2006, fought Paulie Malignaggi and lost the 10th round unanimous decision. And Paulie Malignaggi is another mouthpiece in the ring.
I've often said, regardless of the sport, and boxing is certainly not immune to it, if you could hear what was being said in the ring, on the field, on the ice, that would just totally explain a lot of things.
Right. And this is Camarena's first international fight outside of the United States. He's held a couple of titles. He's held the Canadian, American, Mexican light welterweight title, the interim WBC Youth World Light Welterweight title, and the WBC Continental of America's light welterweight title.
Ngoudjo 14-0, Camarena 18-2.
Nice left hook from Herman Ngoudjo as Camarena is backing up. And you can hear in Herman Ngoudjo's corner telling them to work downstairs.
It's an equal amount of yelling from both corners.
Nice little left hand from Camarena. Nice little right hand there for Herman Ngoudjo. Nice right hook to the body and finish with a right hand down the middle again from Herman Ngoudjo. Nice right hook to the body from Herman again on the inside. And again, nice little right hand to the body again. Finish with that left uppercut on the inside again from Herman. And a nice little left hand coming back from Camarena. Nice little left hand on the exchange from Camarena. And there's some good back and forth action from both of these guys.
They are somewhat similar.
Yeah, both of them have the same type of style. Good round from both these guys. Good competitive round.
The end of round two, and you know, if it goes the distance, it'll be an interesting fight. Well, it's going to be an interesting fight one way or the other, but you'd be thrilled to sit through another 10 rounds of this where they sort of, you know, getting an idea of what they can do as they get in close and get a look and then throw the punch. And they're both very similar that way.
Let's check out some replays, Jim, from the last round there. You've seen Herman Ngoudjo coming back, and there's that nice right hook to the body. And there's Herman Ngoudjo backing him up with that right hand over the top. And there's another exchange here from both these guys in the middle of the ring. Where Camarena coming through with that nice double jab. Right hand, and then that right hook again. Then Herman, you're going to see Herman there as you start the replay, come back with that right hook to the body. So good back and forth action. That's another round that I'd call probably even.
There you go. Well,
and they gave Herman Ngoudjo that round.
Yeah, well, we eventually got to where it should be. I think the fight is even at this point.
Right.
They're very similar in tight. They like to do the same type of things. And it's going to be interesting to watch what would be the deciding factor here between these two very good fighters.
Nice left uppercut from the inside from Herman Ngoudjo. And just missing with that looping left hand, Camarena. Nice double right hand. You're seeing Camarena sticking out his tongue to Herman Ngoudjo after getting hit with those 2 right hands.
I wish we could fast forward to round 12 and see what was happening.
The one thing I have to give Herman a lot of credit, he's not getting nice right hand stepping over on this on the inside, get through with that right hand. Herman's not letting the antics get on his mind. You know what I mean? He's not letting the
no. After his last fight, I think he's had enough anyway.
The one thing with a lot of these guys that do the stick out tongue game or the talking, the trash talking, it's hard to maintain your composure at times because you want to shut the guy up so bad.
Yeah.
But Herman's doing it the right way, taking his time, not getting caught up in this guy's trap, where this guy's probably a guy, and then nice little combination from Herman Ngoudjo, keeping Camarena on the ropes, where he's not getting caught up in this guy's game.
Well, you can never really react in any professional sports venue. That's the game, right? You do something to get a reaction. The moment you react, you've lost.
Right. But there's certain times, especially in this type of game, there's not a lot of games like in basketball, if a guy's talking trash, you can't punch him in the face.
No, yeah. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least in this type of game, if this guy's doing the horsing around game, sticking his tongue out, doing all the lollygagging type of stuff, at least you can pop him one and settle him down. Like with Herman Ngoudjo's case right now, with this guy, every time Herman's hitting him, he's smiling. Herman wants to wipe that smile off his face.
It may take a while, but it could happen.
Nice combination from Camarena. And Donald being nice and patient. He's still boxing nice and sharp on the inside. Herman Ngoudjo picking those shots a little bit better, though, this round.
Yeah.
Nice little chopping right hook. And it looks like Camarena could be hurt.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's laughing, but you know what? His leg looks a little stiff. I think that hurt him.
Good round from Ngoudjo. And Ngoudjo not shaking his hand until he's just walking back to his corner. Good round.
That was a good, solid shot, and I think it rang a bell.
And these guys are letting him know, just keep your composure inside the ropes, inside the corner there. Bob Miller just greased him down, making sure there's no bruises on Ngoudjo. You check out the replay there. There's that big right hook, left uppercut combination, and straight right hand between the gloves. That looks like it rocked Camarena. And he's just laughing it off like, like it tickled him. And Camarena just listened to his corner. Getting it for our last little drink. But you see, Camarena has a good skill set and a good balance base of boxing when he's in there.
Well, he does, but, you know, if he's going to let that happen to him this early in a fight, it doesn't speak well for his future in this particular fight. I think he really got hurt there.
They're missing with that left hand. And there's that big combination from Herman, having Camarena backing up into the ropes. It looks like he's a little bit stunned again. Nice right hand to the body from Herman. And again, and finish with that right hand up top.
Wow, he's
good power shots from Herman Ngoudjo.
He was teeing off there. Very little response from Camarena.
Good little flurry combination from Camarena on the inside, 4 downstairs to finish that nice 1-2 down the middle. Nice little lean over left hook, even though he's off balance, he still got through with the shot.
1-2, 1-2.
There again, that other telecast there from our sister station in France, they're getting through on our headphones. Excuse me for that. And Herman just keeping him on the ropes there, trying to back him up and keeping Camarena off balance and not trying to keep him set as he's trying to throw any shots. And he's complaining about behind the head. There's no shots behind the head. He's getting real low.
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is 4 rounds in, this fight has shifted drastically. Ngoudjo is in total control, has the upper hand.
Nice uppercut from Camarena. Nice body shot from Ngoudjo.
And is dictating everything, really. Camarena's responses at times, as you saw, can be a little wild.
And you can see Herman is also, as much as he's hitting him and starching up a little bit, Camarena with these nice crisp shots, he wants to put him on his tail a little bit with these big shots that he's hitting him. Just to show him that he is the bigger puncher. I'm not going to wipe the smile off your face. I'm not here to make games with nobody. Especially that he's moving up in the rankings. Nice right hook from Herman Ngoudjo.
Good, solid action. Oh.
As Camarena drops his hands.
Wow, I don't know if that's a great move.
But you know what? He has good defensive awareness by slipping and moving. But at the same time, you never want to drop your hands in front of your opponent like that. Nice right hook to the body there from Camarena.
And you think back to the John Brown fight that we did. In this particular outing, Ngoudjo has really been able to score a lot of punches.
Oh, yeah.
In the Brown fight, it was so awkward. He had trouble.
Well, he's finding his range from a distance because Camarena's not that guy that fights on the inside like a John Brown. He's also a taller type of fighter, so it's giving Herman more range to set off his shots. Otis and Howard Grant in Herman Ngoudjo's corner. Mid-cut man Bob Miller.
Well, he's not asking him if he's tired. Not yet, anyway.
No, Herman Ngoudjo is one of these guys that has like a marathon type of endurance.
Yeah.
He's always fresh. He doesn't look like he's ever out of wear and tear like throughout the rounds. At such a young career, this only being Herman Ngoudjo's 15th fight as a professional. And he's moving up in the rankings. Last fight out, he was ranked 6th in the world. He's probably, after this one, he'll probably move up 5th or 4th. In only 15 professional fights. And good work, good counter response from Camarena. And then Ngoudjo getting through with his left hook of his own. That right hook over the top. And Camarena is trying to slap those shots inside. Nice little right hook from the body there from Herman. Oh, a big left hook. Oh, a nice little short right hook from Herman Ngoudjo there. Getting through it again to the body and to the head. But Camarena can take a shot there. He's not scared. He's standing in right in the pocket and trading with Ngoudjo. A nice little uppercut from Donald on the inside. And good inside work from Donald Camarena. And you can hear Howard and Otis Grant on the telecast there, telling Herman in French to work downstairs. Travail d'en bas and bouge la tête, meaning moving your head and work downstairs.
Oh.
And these guys are saying, yeah, work downstairs and finish back up top, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. Herman's trying to find a place where it has Camarena double guessing on the body work from Herman and then firing over the shots. But Herman getting a little bit over his anxious on getting those shots on the inside.
Wow, that's pretty good action on both ends.
Both these guys trading on the inside, but Herman getting the better shots against Camarena. A nice little right hook to the body again from Herman. And good left hook on the inside again, but Camarena coming back with 4 shots and the uppercut on the inside, and then that right uppercut, and switching with that left uppercut and that left hook. And then Herman coming back with a 4-punch combination of his own.
All this action right up against the ropes.
And good camera work from both camera guys. Getting in this angle is nice and tight. Nice little left hook from Herman Ngoudjo, and that right hand over the top. Slipping and moving from. And then a nice 4-5 punch combination from Herman. Working downstairs, and Camarena coming back with 5 punches. And that left uppercut and right uppercut on the inside. This is the action I like to see here.
No kidding.
Where it's coming back and forth. Nice little left hand and right hand coming back from Ngoudjo.
A right, a left. A left, a right.
Nice round from both of these guys.
More fighting right after this timeout. Back inside Lac-La-Mie Casino, Jim Taddy and Ryan Grant, Herman Ngoudjo against Donald Camarena. The round ended, round 5 with a flurry of action, and here we go in round 6. Oh, just like it ended in round 5, a flurry of action. Rights, lefts, everything.
Camarena just trying to finish off the round where he left off around 5, getting into those big shots and digging and sitting on those shots against Ngoudjo. As you see in the Gary Mancini having Herman Ngoudjo winning that last round. But now it looks like my guy Camarena is trying to get some shots off by just staying right in the pocket and banging it. But Herman Ngoudjo coming back that left uppercut of his own.
One thing we know about Camarena, his chin is not glass.
Oh, not at all. He could take a shot. He could take a shot in the chin. And he could also, looks like he could put some punches together right there as he's trying to dig those big shots against Ngoudjo. Oh, nice little right hook from Ngoudjo there.
It's amazing to watch two guys that tight without going into any holding or clinching or anything. I mean, they just punch their way out of it.
This is boxing, man. This is how it's supposed to be. These guys are looking and seeing what's available. Even Herman Ngoudjo just looking behind his gloves there and seeing what's around and what's available. Same thing with Camarena. As he's trying to look right there, with those hands being too low, he's getting hit with these shots. Right there again from Herman Ngoudjo with those big right hands.
Number of uppercuts have scored.
And again with those big right hands. Nice combination for on the inside, but answering back with that nice left uppercut of his own. And again with that left uppercut and switching it over into that right uppercut and that left hand. A good body shot from Herman.
You rarely see action like this. That tight against the ropes, nobody holding on to anything, just looking for the opening. What a display.
Nice right uppercut from Donald. And nice 5-punch combination from Herman. And nice body shot from Camarena. And nice 3-punch combination. Nice uppercut from Herman Ngoudjo and left hook.
Camarena's absorbed 3 or 4 major shots there.
The camera guy looks like he just got pushed off the ropes there on the other side. And just missing with that right hand. Herman just missing with that straight right hand. But he's trying to dig downstairs and coming back over the top. And Camarena doing the same thing. Nice right hook from Herman Ngoudjo.
Camarena
and left uppercut.
Camarena looking a little worse for wear. But the whole time, when you saw either fighter, when they're up that close, they're constantly looking for something. Looking for an opening. Got the shoe shine instruction, and he hasn't been able to deliver. Oh!
And there's a nice 3-punch combination from Herman.
Wow. Camarena has really
a nice left uppercut from Herman again. And nice right hook over the top.
Look at this action. You could go to a lot of fights, and you wouldn't see that.
I can't believe that whole round. I can't believe the whole round was all action just like that.
The whole round, they didn't move 2 inches. Just slugged it out.
Right from beginning to end of that round. We didn't even hear the bell ring how the round is exciting.
That is one of the best rounds of boxing you will ever see anywhere. Getting set for round 7.
And our camera guy's wandering around all over the place, trying to set another shot up.
I think he took a
of
few.
Herman Ngoudjo.
Boy, you wonder how many rounds they could do that. That was just marvelous. Wasn't one clinch or a hold or anything.
Not a hold, not a clinch, not an interruption from the referee. These guys are in there. These guys are real workman-type boxers that are in there and know what to do when they want to work in there. As you start round 7. Nice left hook. Double left hook combination there from Herman Ngoudjo, backing Camarena up a little bit.
could well understand why there's limited action here. That last round was unbelievable.
And Camarena trying to find that range off his right jab, being on that southpaw stance.
Setting up the lefty.
Nice double right hand from Herman. And Camarena is trying to find that range off for Herman Ngoudjo. He's so used to Herman probably pressing the pace on him that way. Every time he tries to back him up, he's at least there to fire back. Herman Ngoudjo is now just taking his time and finding his range off his shots instead of just being right in front of Camarena to be in on the exchange.
I think the end of round 5 and the entirety of round 6 should be on display somewhere. It really, you know, if you wanted to describe boxing to somebody who landed from another planet, you would show them that. This is boxing.
Right.
It was a little awkward.
Now, the one thing Camarena keeps doing good, he rolls with his punches well, but he keeps that right hand too low. Like he gets tagged right over that shot right there with that right hand.
Right.
Now, if Herman would just fire after he blocks that lead jab from Camarena. Like right there, he gets through that double right hand all the time. Nice little uppercut from Camarena as Herman coming down the inside.
Yeah. Oh. Final seconds of round 7.
Nice little left hand from Camarena instead of having Herman back up and step back.
Well, it didn't measure up to round 6, but what could?
Yeah, round 6 was a round with full action. If these guys had another 2 rounds like that, this fight wouldn't last as long.
Camarena a little worse for wear. Let's check out some replay.
They're seeing Herman has him on the ropes there with the Roger shots.
Oh.
A nice uppercut to the body right there. And you can see Camarena just took a little breath to hold his breath. And there's those 4-punch, 5-punch combination. That same right uppercut to the body, right down the middle. And you see Herman Ngoudjo still looking fresh and looking ready. You see Camarena not sticking out his tongue and not acting the fool like he was in the beginning of the fight. He's trying to give Herman a little respect. And you see Gabby Mancini on the unofficial scorecards gave Camarena that round.
Really? I would have given that round to Ngoudjo. I don't think either one of them accomplished a whole bunch, but I thought Ngoudjo was the better fighter there.
I'll have after 7 rounds, I have it 6 rounds to 1 for Ngoudjo. Nice double right hand from Ngoudjo again.
I might actually have it 6 rounds in an even round. And that's almost, when you say that, it's almost too bad for Camarena, who's a pretty good fighter, but just hasn't had the upper hand in the fight. He should have more to show than 1 round after all this time.
But you hit it off from the top of the telecast here, Jim, saying both these guys have a both similar type of style.
Yes, they do.
That they're very patient. They're not scared to exchange on the inside. These guys are real world-class type of boxers that know the game a little bit. Just a little trial and error mistakes from Camarena where he's not doing the basic stuff right there, keeping his hands up.
Yeah.
Herman needs to double up that jab a little bit so he close that distance off that right hand. Herman coming back with that looping left hook. A nice little right hook to the body from Herman Ngoudjo. Again, nice right hook from Herman.
Oh,
Nice four-punch combination from Herman again. And that right hand downstairs.
and that really is where he wins the round most of the time. And Ngoudjo has a really good sequence of punches, series of punches. And Camarena has...
Nice double right hand over the top from Herman.
Camarena has some punches, but nowhere near the volume.
And I'd say nowhere near the strength as Herman. Even though both of these guys have 9 knockouts in both their careers. 20 seconds for the end of round 8. Nice little flurry on the inside.
Oh. Potential danger there.
Good boxing round from Herman Ngoudjo.
Bit of a flurry to end the round. We'll be back with more boxing right after this timeout.
Netflix interview take 1. I started with the 1-month free trial and loved it.
You get a free month of great movies.
Movies and TV shows.
Movies and TV shows.
It's like having a video store at home.
Start your Netflix free trial today and watch instantly with the 3 leading video game systems or other devices right on your TV or on your computer. As many movies and TV episodes as you want, whenever you want.
And for people that want to catch up on good TV,
you can watch the whole season straight through.
And there are no commercials.
With Netflix, watch instantly on your computer or right on your TV over the internet. All for only $8 a month.
For families, Netflix is great value.
It's just $8.
You can't get a better deal than that.
And the quality's great. It's streaming, and it comes in like that.
It's an awesome poof, the movie is on. Whoa, wait a second,
It's magic.
Netflix. Watch as many movies and TV episodes as you want for only $8 a month.
If you don't have Netflix, go get it right now. You'll be hooked right away.
To start your Netflix free trial today, go to getnetflix.ca.
According to the EPA, the air in your home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. Smoke, germs, viruses, allergens, pet dander, even smelly and potentially harmful VOC compounds can actually be floating in the air you're breathing. But now you can clean that air with the incredible Auric XL Professional Air Purifier and bring fresher, cleaner air into your home. The secret to Auric's effectiveness is its patented Truman cell filter. Only Auric has it. The Auric Air Purifier constantly moves the air in the room through its powerful 6-stage filtration system. Its electrostatic plates capture many impurities such as dust, allergens, bacteria, even viruses, then puts clean air back in the room. With HEPA filters, you could easily spend hundreds of dollars on replacement filters in just 5 years. But the permanent Auric Truman Cell is guaranteed for life and should never need replacing. Just rinse and reuse.
How clean is the air in your home? Try my Auric Professional Air Purifier in your choice of black or silver for a full 30 days risk-free with free shipping. If you don't breathe easier, sleep better, wake up more refreshed, dust your home less, and simply enjoy the benefits of fresh, crisp, clean air, just send it back. It won't cost you a dime to try it. I'll ship it to your home at no charge, and you decide to return it, I'll even pay to take it back. You've nothing to lose. You'll also receive my amazing refrigerator purifier. It destroys bacteria so food stays fresher longer. Plus, I'll send you my 2-in-1 cordless electric broom. A $100 value. It's yours to keep, even if you decide to return the air purifier.
Call now to...
Inside Laclamy Casino, Jim Taddy, Ryan Grant getting set to call the action for round number 9.
Oh, nice right uppercut to the body from Herman Ngoudjo on Camarena downstairs.
Well, I think what we're looking for here is Camarena to understand his position in the fight, knowing that it's too late to try and roll up the points. He has to do some serious damage here. I'd like to see a little desperation from him at this point.
And the only time I really see Camarena get desperate is when Herman will come with like a 4 or 5 punch combination. Then you'll see Camarena come back with a 4-punch combo himself.
Reaction.
When Herman fights this way, Camarena fights the same way.
Yeah.
Instead of him trying to pick up the volume on Herman Ngoudjo.
Well, it's almost too late to reverse that, isn't it?
Well, you never know. I mean, you can see that he's seasoned and he's well schooled and he knows what he's doing on the inside in there. But don't, like now that Herman put 4, he's put in 5.
Yeah.
He should be putting 5 all the time and just be the busier guy to get back into this fight.
Look at that, a rare breakup from the referee.
It's also because Herman knows how to play the head position with Carmen. He's going to lean in. Nice little left hook from Ngoudjo.
Oh. Interesting.
Camarena drops his hands right in front of him.
He seems
and
to do
fires
that.
back a flicky right
when he
jab.
gets in trouble, he seems to do that, and he's in more trouble here.
Nice 5-punch combination from Camarena, getting through and around his gloves of Herman Ngoudjo. And Herman needs to just dig that right hook to the body instead of just headhunting and searching for shots. Nice right hook from Herman Ngoudjo, coming back with that right hand jab combination. And Camarena coming back with those uppercuts on the inside. Those are the shots that Camarena looks like he's been having his best effect on Herman Ngoudjo's, landing those big uppercuts on the inside. And Herman pushing him back off. Nice little right hook.
It would be interesting to see the punch count in this particular fight. I bet it's pretty high. The end of round 9. Camarena getting the once over in his corner, and Ngoudjo likewise at the other side of the ring. Oh, you look at the animated look on Ngoudjo. He's mapping out in his mind and listening to instruction for what to do in round 10. You see Camarena, it's like he's just getting over the round he was in.
Let's check out the replays there. There's Camarena talking about those uppercuts on the inside are the ones that keep hitting Herman Ngoudjo all the time. And then Herman comes back with those right hooks. But then he gets too square and gets caught up in these uppercut games again from Camarena.
I was going to say that when you watch that action, I think Camarena takes that round.
I think Herman landed the cleaner shots throughout the majority of the round, as you see right here from Gary Mancini. He did look like he landed the cleaner shots throughout the whole process of the round. But throughout the round, Camarena did land some big shots. We just saw the replay, but it was only sporadic.
It's interesting, you know, again, like I go back to comparing it to the John Brown fight. I bet at the end of the night, the scorecards won't be that much different. But this is a totally different and more entertaining fight. And when you watch Camarena, you realize this guy's a really good boxer. And this particular fight just didn't have the wherewithal to come up with winning more rounds and making it a closer fight. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't in it.
But that being said, like with the whole work productivity that you're talking about with Camarena, he is in the fight.
Yes.
And now all the scorecards that we're seeing here, these are all unofficial.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think they're going to be much different.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you can see that another judge could say, you know what, he's landing the bigger shots, Herman's backing up, let me give him that round. So there could be a toss-up on both ends.
Well, just based on that replay that we showed from round 9, I mean, he got Ngoudjo on the chin at least 4 times in about 30 seconds. This speaks to the, you know, a 10-9 scorecard. It could be 10-9 because there's nothing happening and 10-9 because there's everything happening.
True.
It's not the same scorecard, although it's going to look like it.
And there he is trying to get through that uppercut on either side. Nice right hook on the body there from Camarena. Seconds for the end of round 10. Nice little short right hook from Herman Ngoudjo. And nice chopping right hand over the top. Even though Camarena is trying to get that left uppercut of his own. And he's letting him know, Jerry Bowman letting him know, cut the games out with the antics.
What's that line when they started? I want a nice clean fight.
He wants it fair and clean all the time. Nice right hand to the body again from Herman. And nice right hook from Camarena up top. But that's how it should be. You don't want these guys to be mouthing off and making the fight disrespectful.
The end of round 10. More boxing right after this. Inside Lac Lamy Casino, Jim Taddy and Ryan Grant. Now into the championship rounds, 11 and 12 if it gets there. They gave that last round to Camarena, at least Mancini did. And I would say that in that round, whether you disagree or not, I thought Camarena for the first time wasn't responding but was sort of dictating the action.
I was just about to say that he wasn't responding as much as I've seen in previous rounds, where that he looked like he could have won the round but didn't. That round looked like he wasn't really punch-wise productive, but at the same time, rhythmically, he was moving around. He wasn't staying at bay in front of Ngoudjo, getting in and landing the shorter shots.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Throw out the scoring cards.
Okay.
Since that wild 6th round, so from round 7 on, who do you think the better fighter is?
The better fighter, I think, has been picking up the pace a little bit more, is Camarena a little bit. Yeah. He's been touching him a little bit more, even though Ngoudjo's landing the cleaner shots throughout from around, I'll even say round 2 onwards. Camarena is starting to dictate the pace just a little bit, not being there, knowing where he wants to be, landing the clearer shots, but at the same time, Herman's just a busier fighter. He's keeping him up. He's keeping at bay. He's landing the bigger shots, but Camarena's landing the cleaner punches where he's getting those uppercuts, snapping Herman's head back. Herman's just busier and just instilling his pressure on this guy, though.
You know, the fact that these guys are still going at it after that 6th round is remarkable. They were toe-to-toe for the entire 3 minutes.
And they're trying to maintain that same pressure right here in that last round, in this round 11 from that last round 6.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen two fighters that could be that close and just keep fighting. Usually there's a hold or something and the referee breaks it up, but these guys are able to just keep going.
And you know, they're making a nice, easy job for Mr. Bowman, Jerry Bowman, the referee in the ring, where he's just looking, and he doesn't even have to ref. He's just watching, making sure none of these guys are banging heads, and everything is nice and clear. And this is how boxing is supposed to look like. Nice work on the inside. You don't need to be holding. You can just be patient and fire back like Camarena is doing right there.
This is sort of a knockoff version of what happened in round 6.
Yep.
Not anywhere near as accurate.
A counterfeit version of round 6.
That's right, a fake version.
Oh, big left hook from Ngoudjo.
But very similar. They haven't moved apart from each other. They've gone at it. They obviously don't have the same energy they had way back then. But look at Ngoudjo come out of this.
Oh, and another big right hook from Ngoudjo.
This is round 11. Do you believe it? You have to. You're seeing it. And they just keep slugging it out right until the end of the round. Look at this.
Good run from both guys. Even referee Jerry Bowman said good round.
Round 6 and round 11 are really what boxing is all about. There's been other great action here, but those 2 rounds stand out. They're standalone rounds. They went toe-to-toe for the entire 3 minutes. No nonsense. Really entertaining stuff.
Last round, dernier round.
Final round of this championship fight, the NABF and WBC International Super Lightweight Championship, held by this man right here, Herman Ngoudjo. And looking like he's just catching his last win here. You check out the replays. On the inside, Camarena missing that uppercut, and then Herman coming back with that right hook and that big uppercut on the inside again.
A couple of chin snappers.
And coming those hooks around the gloves there. And missing with that uppercut, but finding that hook on the inside and that body work.
Good job, guys.
Final round.
And Herman just stepping back and landing those shots there. Camarena just looking for that left hand. Nice uppercut on the inside from Camarena. And you get into the corner there of Ngoudjo, telling him to move his head and roll with the punches instead of staying right there and getting hit clean and flush.
Break. Step back. Roll. Now break.
Nice right hook from Ngoudjo again.
Well, it looks like round 12 is going to be like 6 and 11. Back and forth. They're not going to move apart. They're going to fight out of this. This is remarkable.
And look how Camarena's looking on, on the other side and find that left hand.
Let's go. Hands are free. Work. Let's work. Bye-bye.
That is remarkable. Obvious fatigue, but still, they won't give in. Not much left on those punches.
No, these guys are just trying to outwork each other. And Herman getting through the looping shots. Last minute of this last round of the championship fight.
What a thrilling bout. Might have been only the third or fourth time there had to be a break in this entire fight.
Yeah, there hasn't been that much of a break. Not even for like...
Oh. Yeah. There's two. I would venture to say that's the first round with 2 breaks in it.
Yeah, you're not seeing these guys hold or do nothing much.
Just remarkable close-in fighting and similar styles.
And now Camarena's taking that side step.
Oh, 3 in 1 round. This fight sucks.
10 seconds for the end of this round here. And another workman-like performance from Herman Ngoudjo. And hats off to Donald Camarena, came out here to fight.
And he did. And that's it. Wow, what a fight that was. Yeah, that's the way it should end. Grant brothers are happy. Everybody's happy. Wow, what a thrilling performance from start to finish.
Yeah, good work from both of these guys here.
Camarena really going to work the second half of the fight. Where he lost it is a stretch from round 2 to probably round 8, where he didn't really score that much in the eyes of the judges.
Let's check out some replays here from that last round there. You're seeing Herman just stepping back in with that right hook. Just being busier and just being forceful on Camarena. You're seeing Camarena trying to get the exchange, and nice little flurry downstairs. And Herman trying to beat him to the punch at every time.
Let's get the official announcement.
Richard de Carufel, 113, 115. Tony Boalillo, 112, 116. Pasquale Procopio, 112, 116. Votre vainqueur par décision unanime, winner by unanimous decision, Herman Ngoudjo.
I don't think there was any doubt about that. Camarena showman right to the very end.
You know, hats off to Camarena.
Yeah.